Hello, friends. It is Mrs. P. Oh, I am exhausted today. I am filming this on Wednesday about 6 o'clock, and I am ready for bed. Yesterday was Tuesday. Yesterday, my daughter's soccer team had to travel out east in the state to play the first round of playoffs for state for the varsity soccer. And so my mom and I rode out there. The kids, the team, they took a charter. They were very fortunate to get a charter for the kids, and they rode out. She had to be at the school by 7 to leave. My mom and I left around 9 a.m. I would have left earlier, but my power was out, so I had to wait for that to come back on. We traveled out there. Thankfully, we had good weather on the way out there. It's been awful weather this last week in North Carolina. The venue has changed 3 times. The date and time has changed. But finally, we got out there. 4 o'clock game time, ready to play. Our small little town, they played their hearts out. We went into double overtime. If you guys know what that means, they play 40-minute halves, so 80 minutes for the regular game. Then overtime, 10 and 10. Then another overtime, 5 and 5. Tied. They scored, we scored, we scored, they scored. So it went into something called sudden death. They flip a coin to see who gets the ball first. Whoever scores first wins. And the other team won the coin toss, and they scored first, so the game was over. We lost. But guys, their heart was in it to win it. I was so proud of those girls. But anyway, our soccer season is now officially over. We have a few more things going on, like banquet, that kind of thing. But other than that, no more practices. Thank goodness. We can come home after school until cheer starts. It will start probably this summer. But very thankful for that. No injuries. Everybody played great. Didn't get home till around 1 o'clock this morning. Went to sleep. Of course, crashed asleep. Then our power went out again. That woke me up because, of course, it starts getting warm in my bedroom. So then I didn't sleep well. And so I've had broken 4-hour sleep, so I am tired. And then a really hard, bad day at work. Guys, the sub that I had yesterday, she left me a really bad note for 2 out of my 4 classes, and I was very disappointed in them. And so I lectured half the day today, just teaching, guys, just be a good person, do better. When you make a mistake, own it, and ask for forgiveness, and, try to do better. But anyway, I am here to do my cash stuffing. I want to show you something super cute. So my daughter, okay, and I take this as a compliment because my husband and my daughter, I know they love me and they love sloths. But they say I remind them of a sloth, not because I move slow, but the facial expressions I make sometimes. So my daughter found this coffee mug. Inside it says, "Slow the sloth down." But what the cutest part of it, see in there? Well, there was flowers in here, so there's some remnants of flowers. But that change right there, that's my daughter's change that she has gotten from purchases that she's made. And she knows how much I love to collect it. So that was part of her gift to me, was her change. And there was also $2 in there, which I have recycled back into here because I was short on money. Go figure. So let's go ahead and take care of this change. I do have some change in my wallet also. So we get to put some money in this coin jar, fill it on up. What else is new? It was a nice day today. I hope we get a nice weekend. I haven't even looked at the forecast for the weekend because I've just been kind of like blah. Every day it rains, and it's just, I could not live permanently in a rainy climate. It would just completely like mess with my mood. But anyway, change is taken care of. This is filling up nicely. I would say now we are at 2/3 full in there. And I am not going to count this money. I hope you don't mind. I should. I have counted it. But I have messed with my cash planning sheet so many times in the last couple days that I'm not even sure I've got it right. So this it should be $136, or no, $1,036 to go into my wallet and my envelopes and things. So we shall see. All right, so groceries. I had some grocery money left over, 25, 6, 7, and 8. So the 25 goes in the Sam's envelope, and this money goes to debt, except for this one. We did get a D-Buck. So I'll put that one right there. And these I'll put over here for debt. Actually, I'm going to switch that. That one's going to go for the D-Buck. I think that might be the only one I have. I'm not going to take my dog. No, that's mine. Hold on. Oh, well, I only have one, I think. Yeah, I just have one. And it's FF. Look at that, guys. Somebody wrote $100 on it. I would say they were probably counting it for probably like concessions or something. And they just like use this as their notepad. And my daughter's I'm not going to take. And nothing, yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get stuffing. We only have $3 going towards debt today and one D-Buck. All right, so for groceries, we are getting $150. It's going to be 7 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 10. So $150 for groceries. I am going to definitely like being able to come home from school, cook dinner, and stay home and not have to run back and forth to town. Pets is going to get 20. So now Pets has 50. Household gets 15. I do need to get some razors. I just about cut my legs all to pieces from my razor needing to be replaced. So 20, 40, 60, 75. And razors, like the refills, are expensive. All right, Mr. P gets 30. So that's 20 and a 10. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know how chatty I will be. I've already started out chatty, but Mrs. P, this is me. I get, can't even find my name, $60. So 20, 40, and $60. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. And I just realized some of that money is actually sports money. I'm going to have to do some calculations because when I left to go to the ball game, instead of taking like the sports envelope out and putting it in my wallet, I just stuck the sports money in my envelope, and I need to check and see. Because not all that's my money. All right, Miss P, she's getting 15, so 10 and 5. So she has 10, 15. I don't have my, let me put this real quick on because I'm already struggling. All right, Kiki is wanting to come around. I see her jumping around behind me. 10, 15, 25, 31. $31. She did get some money from my mom and her brothers to spend traveling, so that's why she's got a little bit extra. Nothing for eating out, and I'm going to actually take that out. And gas gets 20, 40, 65. And I just had $30 left this week. Okay. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And that will do it for my wallet. About the same thing each week. Nothing changes a whole lot in here. All right. Now we go into my sinking funds. We start with Beauty. Beauty's going to get a 20. So now Beauty has 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And Medical is going to get 20. It only has 5 left, so 25. My husband has been purchasing this. The money in this medical envelope goes for prescriptions and like over-the-counter medicines each month. And my husband has found that those Breathe Right strips over your nose has helped him to breathe at night. He has had surgery for a deviated septum. He takes nasal spray. He has all the things, and he still cannot breathe. And he said if he ever, like if something happens to him, it's gonna be because he stops breathing while he's sleeping. So those Breathe Right strips are helping him, but we spent quite a bit out of there for that. All right, sports, I've got to figure out. I'm putting $30 in here because we are going to start saving for our passes for varsity sports. But there's some left over from out of my envelope. I've got to figure out how much goes in there. All right, Sam's and Costco. It's not Costco anymore. Eventually, I'm going to make new envelopes. I just haven't had time. Gets the leftover grocery money, so it's got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 45, 50. So 150. And now that soccer is over and we aren't so busy, we will go make a run and stock up on meat because we definitely need it because we're having to pay like regular grocery store prices, and I don't like that. All right, pool's getting 10. All right, so pool now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40. So 140, I just have to update my tracker. I did find out that the filter my husband needs for our pool is actually like almost $200. So that's gonna take a big hit soon. All right, subscriptions, nope, skipping that. School supplies gets 10, I think. Yep, 10. Oh. Did I forget one? Yeah, okay. Nope. I'm just jumping the gun. All right, school supplies gets 10. All right, so that should be 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, 100 in there. All right, gas. This is propane, and it's getting 5. This is the one I thought I forgot. All right, so 20, 40, 55, 60. All right, 60 in there. I'm just gonna keep doing small little $5 a week, and that should add up pretty decently by, for summer, to refill the propane tanks on the grills, and then also our propane tank for our gas logs. All right, vet is going to get 20. So now vet has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 200. That one's looking good. Okay, car tags gets 10. So car tags has 200 in the high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Or 300 actually. So $300. I could pull this 100 and put it in the high yield savings account. It has to be paid at the end of July, so it's got a couple months, so I may do that. I may pull that other 100 and just have, earn a little bit of interest while it's, waiting to be paid. Car maintenance is going to get 40. 20 and 40. Car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. And we are going to need to get tires sooner than I will probably be able to save up for this. So most likely I'm going to pull from the emergency fund again and just replace that money because the tires, I don't know that they're, as much rain as we're getting, it makes me nervous about my father-in-law using the truck because the truck used to be his. My husband bought it from him to help him out. He needed the money. My husband didn't necessarily need a truck, but he wanted a truck, so they share it. So it stays at my father-in-law's house, and my husband uses it when he needs it. But because my father-in-law is the primary driver of it, it makes me nervous because those tires are definitely in need of changing. So that may happen soon. All right, home maintenance is going to get 40, 20, and 40. And I did put some more in the bank, but I'd spent $50. What did we spend $50 on? It was something from Lowe's. And I can't remember what my husband bought for the house. It was actually for something outside. And I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. The nozzles on our water hoses. Both of them, I guess, maybe froze through the winter. I don't know. So they had to be replaced. And he may have picked up something else, like some weed killer or something, but it was $50 at Lowe's. So now we have $340, although only $40 of that is in cash. The rest is in the bank. All right, so that is all in this binder. Now we can move on to this binder, which is where our D-Buck will go. All right, I told you guys I was going to make a new tracker that included both my niece and nephew. I did not have time to do that, but I do have this little envelope that says kids, so I just put that in here. So I'm just going to add this D-Buck. So 20, no, I wish it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $8 in there, and I may not even need a tracker. I just thought they were fun. I can just do it like that. All right, so that is all in there. Now we're going to go to this lovely binder where I enjoy putting money in because this is money that we're saving and paying debt off with. So we start with debt. I've got the $3 of rollover from my wallet, but I also have $100 that we have budgeted for the debt binder. So we've got 2 20s, 3 10s, 10, 20, 30, 5 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that'll be 103. Woo. Come on, Mrs. P. I got the sweetest note from a student today. Oh, goodness. I should have brought it home so I could read it to you. I don't know if that's something y'all would want to hear, but it is absolutely, you know, those kids, sometimes I want to just like scream at them, but then sometimes they turn around and they're so sweet. All right, randomizer, $40, 2 10s, 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $40 in there, not much, unfortunately, but that's okay. All right, senior year gets a 10. Vacation, as you can see, I've got this finished challenge. This came from the randomizer for vacation. This got finished last week, so we have $35 extra going into vacation, and then we have $50 we budgeted. So that is 2 20s. So that's my last 2 20s and a 10. So let's see here. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. $85 for vacation. Very nice. All right, health gets 36 today. That's going to be a 10. 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I started a new book, even though I haven't finished my other book. My mom and I listened to an audiobook on the way down to the game yesterday. It's a book by Frida McFadden, I think is her name. I've read a couple of her books, but this one is called The Crash. I will put a picture here. It is so good. I'm like, I wanted to listen to it all day today. I'm about 4 hours in, and it's a 9-hour book. All right, summer savings gets 75. That's going to be 3 10s. 1, 2, 3, 7 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, pulled exactly 10 out. All right, Christmas gets 40, 2 10s, 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm so tired. Like, I just feel like laying my head down right now. All right, wedding gets 25. That's going to be 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I may be glutton for punishment with these ones this week. I tried not to get so many. All right, emergency fund gets 50. That's 3 10s, which is my last 3 10s. That worked out right. 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My daughter is currently asleep. She said, Mama, can I sleep for an hour and will you wake me up at 7? And we've got a half hour left and I will see if I can get her to wake up. She said she has to wake up. She has work to do. All right. Mini Monday gets the last of the 6s, or the last of the 5s. This should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay. That's a good sign. So far, so good. And this should be 21s. Are we making bets? Is this 21s? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. You know what? 21, one's going to go up to the debt. Because I don't know where I messed up at, but that's what I'm doing. All right, so 20 for the YouTube hop, which is actually called the Village hop now, and the other dollar is going to go right there into debt. And that, my friends, is all of my money spread into their different categories to do their job. But that is all I have for you guys. I am like dying to get off of here so I can take my shower and get into bed and just make it a night. I am done. All right, friends, I will see you tomorrow. Wait, today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. I will post this video for Thursday. And I'll see you tomorrow in my Friday video. All right. Bye, friends.